My relationship with David. My friendship with David.
You can say relationship.
Okay.
She raised her hand and she asked the teacher, so let's say there's like a hose and the hose is black. What if it lights on fire? Will the water from the hose put the fire out? And everyone in the class was like, what? Like, this is math class. That's like my first impression of her. Like, is this girl okay?
What was your first impression of
The cutest boy ever. No, I'm just kidding. No, definitely not.
It's totally obvious that they are playing into the fact that they have some sort of secret connection. They have some secret relationship going on. I'm not sure if they actually are really interested or if they actually do have that relationship, but we'll see.
The best way to describe my relationship with Natalie would be like brother and sister.
Super fun and very, very dynamic. That's a good word.
What has Natalie taught me? Wow, that's a good question. Am I allowed to say nothing?
David's taught me how to forgive and forget really easily. I feel like he's really good at that, where something happens, you just move on and you move forward and you get through it.
I think she's taught me how to be more organized and how to be more respectful. What does Natalie's friendship mean to me? Holy cow, these are deep. Natalie's standing right here.
David means a lot to me.
I mean, I guess I would say it means a lot. She's one of my closest friends.
He's my best friend, so he means a lot.
I don't know how to do this without like being like, I love her.
There is a weird sort of connection that they have that seems a little bit more than friends. But here's the thing, they're both still young. They're in their early 20s. And I have found over the years and years of coaching people on dating and relationships, and also I have a series called Tales of Woo, where I interviewed couples on the story of how they met. And you know how 50%, more than 50% of the couples that I interviewed got into a relationship? No, it wasn't online dating. No, it wasn't going to a bar or a club. It was starting out as friends. It was people that met as friends and started out as friends and then got into a relationship. So listen, these two are young. They are still growing, they're still learning. They still might want to get into little relationships with other people. Who knows? They may not even know what is going to happen, but the thing about two best friends that are a guy and a girl is that they have all of the time in the world to get together. And do I think that they are going to stay just best friends for the rest of their life? I don't know. Honestly, they're pretty good together. And you could tell that they really care for each other and love each other.
My palms have never been more sweaty.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, me too. Okay, don't show me. I don't want to read them off your thing.
Okay, good.
My first one.
First of 15.
First of 15. I think you're very, very pretty.
Right here, honestly, like, just listen to me. The little vibe they have right there, the little giggling, the little shyness, two people that are like brother and sister, they're not shy about something like this. This is interesting here. It really shows that they kind of do have this secret attraction for each other. The thing about David, though, is David is not the type that shows his attraction to women. And what does society teach? It really teaches for men to do that. It shows for men to usually make the first move. I know not all the time. I honestly wish women made the first move more often, but David's not that type. It's why he doesn't date a lot, is what I'm guessing. Liza is such an outgoing woman that I have a feeling she probably made the first move. Honestly, I'll bet you they were alone together and Liza jumped on him and they started making out because of that. Natalie doesn't seem that type. She doesn't seem that flirty type where she would like jump on him or something like that, jokingly. So I don't think there's an opportunity for these two to really hook up, to start kissing, because David's not the type, Natalie's not the type.
Oh, that's so sweet. That one was real. That one was real, right?
Yeah. Because I know I have amazing eyes.
My first one is, David asked me to call him sexy, so he's sexy.
Thank you. We can just cut out the I asked her to and just cut to he's sexy. I think you have the most beautiful nails.
Shut up. No. I hate you. I need to get a manicure really bad.
She just brought them up right before. She's like, oh my God, my nails.
I was scared you guys were gonna zoom in on me writing this compliment and my nails are gonna be like, ugh, that's not nice.
You took a shot at me, so
I called you sexy.
because I asked you to. You're not supposed to tell people that.
Okay, you have a contagious laugh.
Okay, thanks. This is a really good one. You're a really good conversationalist.
Really?
Yeah.
I just can't say this enough. The way that they are looking at each other is not like just friends. It's not the way a brother and a sister friendship works. This is my professional opinion. I think they're attracted to each other. I really do. I'm saying like 98% chance.
Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
All she said was I picked out the right couch.
I really appreciate you for that.
What I found out from listening to her say that is I need to find a better friend. No. What did you say? Can I see your list? Because I've already forgotten. Oh, why didn't you read this one? Is a good kisser. Why didn't you read that one?
Shut up.
No, the contagious laugh. That one's nice. It's tough to pull off brown eyes, and you pull off brown eyes.
Oh my God, they just keep coming.
Well, no, that was part of the other one. That was part 2. I was just saving it for later. I'm good at this.
I feel like we're just like keep complimenting each other back and forth.
Yeah, this is crazy. I didn't know I had this in me.
I know, me either. It's just very like new territory.
What they're basically saying is they've never had an opportunity to show their interest in each other, to show what they like about each other, especially since they're hanging around friends all the time. And their friends are not the type that are gonna be like slowing down, talking about their feelings. They're partying, they're having a lot of fun all the time. So it just looks like they've never had an opportunity to do this. And just like you heard them say, this is not usual, this is new for them. You could tell that they really appreciate the fact that they have this opportunity to do this.
Do you compliment each other often?
Tell them, David.
Well, you tell them.
No, never.
No, Natalie's
Never.
nasty to me. I think we rarely compliment each other. And when we do, it has to be followed up by like 3 insults.
Yeah.
Just to make us feel like okay about ourselves.
That we don't mean it. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's just weird. I don't even know how to start this. Okay. All right, come in closer.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know.
She's like patting my back.
This all could not mean anything, but I just want to pick out small things that I notice. Notice how Natalie, her butt is kind of out when she's hugging. She's kind of doing one of these, the leaning in hug. That shows that, I mean, it could show that she's not interested sexually in David, or it could show that there's a whole production team around her with lights and a camera, and she's shy about showing it. But it's just something to notice.
Normally it'd be like exhilarating. This is weird. It's like I found something and I'm like trying to take it back to my house. Like, what do I got? It's more of like I'm holding an object.
God. I don't want to do it again, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was cool. That was fun. Very nice. I'm just so nervous.
So uncomfortable.
The I don't want to do it again, that's for sure. I don't know. Honestly, I can't get into girls' heads sometimes, and I don't know what that means. Girls that are watching this, put it in the comments. What do you think she meant? Is she really showing that it was like, listen, I'm not interested in that way in David? Or could she be hiding it? Could that be some sort of thing to hold back what she really feels? Have you said that before and held back what you really felt? Or is that a clear sign that she's not really attracted?
Oh, you didn't trust me.
I didn't trust you.
You'll lose.
David, oh my God.
Look, that's pretty good. I just went for it. Not enough prep. Okay, you go. Let's do it again.
Okay.
Go. 3, 2. Oh, I think you just went right into my knee. We trust each other.
Done.
Except we're not good at
Trusting each
catching.
other.
We're good at trusting, but this is
The catching's a little.
the execution needs some work. So we just completed the friendship test. It's pretty cool.
I feel like we're
Closer.
Yeah, we're
for sure.
a lot closer now.
Yeah.
Way better friends.
This really helped us out. Thank you guys.
I think this would be really great to implement in the workplace, right? We just start
Trust
doing.
falls?
Yeah.
just when you're doing emails.
Just dancing. Just start falling. Some synchronized dancing. some more team bonding. It's always good.
I feel like our entire job is team bonding.
I know, yeah, all we do is just hang out and have fun. And work.
Yeah, work. Thank you guys for having us, Glamour. Natalie and I are the bestest friends now.
Bestest friends. Thank you, Glamour.
Listen, all of this really is speculation. I can't really know what is going on, but there is one thing I'd like to say. Are they attracted to each other? I think so. I honestly think so. Is David interested in getting into a relationship with her? I'm not sure, and if so, probably further down the line. What about Natalina? Honestly, I do think she is interested in getting in a relationship with him, like, anytime. I did not think that before, but watching this video, there's just something I saw in her eyes, this like glitter in her eyes. And I'm thinking about it, and as I was watching, I was thinking about it. It was like, okay, these are two good friends from the same hometown, from the same school. They moved to LA together, and one of them gets really big, real famous, and the other one is watching him. Everybody loves him and going, this is the guy that I've always known all my life. I know that he's great, and now everyone else sees it. And I feel like she just thinks it would be a romantic thing for these two to get together and get into a real relationship and kind of have like this happy ending after so many years of knowing each other. You see one of them grow to this big stardom place, and for them to eventually just end up together. I think she kind of fantasizes about it. Again, speculation. I have no idea, but if I were to guess, I would guess that. Do I think they'll end up together? Maybe in like, I don't know, like 10 years or something, after they got all of their kind of 20s hooking up out of them. Todd is super good looking, obviously. He's got a great personality, a really nice guy. And it seems like everybody's interested in Natalie, which kind of makes it more difficult for, I think, the Natalie and David thing to work because there's so much interest from everybody. But we'll see what happens. I love David, I love the Vlog Squad, I love Natalie, I think they're all great people. In the comments, tell me who you think is going to date who. Is Natalie gonna date Todd? Is Natalie gonna date Jonah? Is David gonna date somebody? Do you think that Natalie and David are eventually going to get together? I don't know, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line? They're obviously gonna be friends by then. And lastly, guess what? I made a David Dobrik analysis video on why he's so attractive, why he's so charming. I think you'll like it. So here it is right here.